All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, brothers and sisters, people at YouTube. I want to talk about something this morning. And what I want to try to do is at least try to make my contribution to society. I realize that a lot of people out there, especially in the female realm, think that I'm some type of male chauvinist pig simply because I expect more out of women than they are producing. But believe you me, I actually comprehend and understand what the hell's going on more than anybody does. At least I like to think so, because I do counseling all the time. Been doing it almost for 3 decades now, especially concerning male-female relationship and marriage. Today, if you look out there, you see you got 1,000 plus so-called dating coaches. And of course, everybody understands the term dating, don't you? Dating is equivalent to sex today. Dating is not the way it used to be 30 years ago, where you went out to eat, you went to a movie, and then you drove the woman home, drove the girl home, and said, thank you for a nice time. Dating today, if I'm dating somebody, that means you having sex with them. Now, the problem that we're having in society today, and especially amongst these dating coaches and amongst all these other people out here, it's sad. It's sad because, believe me, I comprehend and I understand very, very well when they speak about a woman being a loose woman, a woman of whoredoms. You know what I mean? It's sad. It's sad because you got people out here today, and this is what I don't understand. I can't understand it for the life of me. Probably the reason why I ain't. Let me see. I think one time or maybe the few times I actually saw what you would call porn was when I was in the barracks in the military, and I seen these guys sitting up there looking at porn. And my question would be, why in the world would you want to sit and look at another man's penis? Man, that's my own personal thing. Why would you want to do that? I mean, you sure there ain't no some type of tendencies in you, some homosexual tendencies in you or something like that? I just didn't get it. Doesn't make no damn sense to me. But what we have is we have not only the women of today destroying themselves because they don't have nobody to teach them. I mean, if their mother was loose on the street, then guess what? Their daughter's going to end up being the same damn way. But the problem we have today is that look at how many dysfunctional homes that we have in this society right here, and look what's happening today in the black community alone. Women are aborting children to the tune of 900 children a day. 900 children today, that's over 360,000 babies being killed voluntarily. Why? Because all this lewdness, all this sex and everything. The men ain't crap today, and they quickly to put forth their finger at the woman because nobody is actually sitting down, spending time trying to teach young men, trying to train young men how you supposed to wife up a woman. Nobody's doing it. Nobody's already doing it all. Just lewdness, debauchery, just unbridled lasciviousness and just sex all over. Everything's about sex, and nothing is about damn responsibility. And of course, many people get on here, murmur, gripe, and complain about the system. Talking about don't get married. I've showed you how to go about to do all that without getting saddled up with the system in order to be a man of integrity. But a lot of these women are in the shape that they're in today, not only because their mothers didn't teach them a damn thing, but because your fathers didn't teach you a damn thing because he wasn't shit and you ain't shit either. And that's just a straight up skinny truth. The naked truth. You see, the woman, by divine fiat, is the weaker vessel. And I'm not talking about these bad women. Believe me, I'm not painting a broad brush at all. Some of them are just straight up hoes. That's all there is to it. Period. What I'm getting to right now today is this. Is that Where are the men, the young men that has actually sit down at the feet of older men so that they can learn how to wife up a woman? So they can learn how to take her from a world of brokenness. So they can know how to pour into her. So they can know how to deliver her. Because see, a good woman, if there's a such thing, but a good woman, this is their constitution. What they normally do is this. If they are potentially interested in a consort, the way that the woman thinks, she thinks, okay, this could probably be my potential husband. All right? My potential soulmate for life here. All right? But then come to find out, see, the man, he thinks totally different. He sees a good-looking woman, and the only thing he wants to do is just have sex with her. He's not thinking about building. And now you got people my age that ain't about worth a damn, ain't worth two damn dead flies. Yeah, all they talk about sex, and nobody's talking about building, because, you know, a society is built on families. Literally, it's built on families. And if you can't build a society off of families, then what the hell are you existing for? What you living for then? So what happens is that this man lies to this woman because all he wants is sex from her. Why don't you just be straight up? You know what? The only reason why I'm interested in you because you look good and I want to have sex with you. That's it. But they don't do that. They play the game, the circus, the dog and pony show like they're very interested in it. And then they get into a woman's emotions and feelings. And then the next thing you know, the woman opens up her legs. She done had another man's DNA inserted into her stuff. And then this booger done bounced. Now she's strike one, destroyed emotionally. Well, then another consort comes along. And she's hoping that this one would be the one. And this damn piece of crap does the same thing that the other one did, acting like they were interested, and all they wanted was the vagina. And then they turn around, insert their DNA in them, bam, bounce, and they gone. They gone. And then many of them, because they've had it once or twice, anytime they feel that succubus spirit, because some of you got both of them, incubus and succubus. You call her up, and now there's a soul tie there, and she's the weaker vessel, and you lie to her again, and she falls for the okie doke again, and you go back over there again, have sex with her, and bam, you done bounced again, thereby destroying her. So then you wonder why women become non-caring. Because see, the majority of the women that have actually turned out to be loose and to be promiscuous in sex is because somewhere in their lives they either been molested by a father, been molested by a brother, been molested by an uncle, and you would think that the molestation would actually cause them to go the other way, but it actually works in the reverse. They end up becoming sexually promiscuous because some damn sorry ass man done literally try to destroy their soul. And then the first thing the men want to do is get on here talking about how a woman ain't shit. She ain't this, she ain't that, she ain't this. Where are the men that can take a woman that has been broken and destroyed and love her, teach her, wife her up, discern her? See, instead of just worried about going out there and getting into the boudoir, just jumping into the bed, where are the men that can constrain themselves, exercise some self-control, that can actually spend time building with this woman, getting to know her? You know, I'm talking about like go for a walk in the park, sit down on the bench, listen to what she has to say, and y'all dialogue. Carry on communication, exchange a flow of information from one person to another. Because all you get on here and all I continually keep seeing is men dogging out women who, again, are the weaker vessel. Everybody jumps on the woman that when she's just a loose, whorish woman, and rightfully so. But some of you out there, you ain't no damn better because you've been instrumental in shaping and making this woman that way. And then we wonder why they just say, you know what, just forget it. This is just the way life is. Next thing you know, something flips in him out. They do the same thing as damn man do. I'm just going to enjoy life what I want to. And then you sitting up here 50 damn years old with no children, no family, Nobody to pour nothing into, because you ain't got nothing to pour nothing into nobody, because you ain't a damn thing, ain't been worth nothing, because all you think that the whole essence of life is having sex. Families is what build a nation. And if there's going to be any righteousness in it, it's got to come from somewhere. And see, I make enemies on both sides of the fence, because nobody don't want to hear what Pastor Dow got to say when he starts talking like this. Because I be shooting and hitting every damn body right between the eyes. Man, there ain't no such thing as no damn dating. There ain't no such thing as no dating. That's a Greco-Roman philosophy right there. You see a woman, you have desire for her, the whole intention of that is to actually build with her. Build a family, build a home. And if she don't know how to be righteous and holy, then if she has an interest in you, then you're supposed to be the one to teach her. You're supposed to be the one to wipe her up. You're supposed to be the one to heal her. But no, all you are is you the same exact trouble to the same damn problem. All you want to do is go out there and bed how many women you want. You call yourself a man. See, that's why in this ministry, we don't put up with whoredoms. We don't. We will get rid of a man's ass in a heartbeat. We don't toy around with that junk. And then, it's amazing. I have people from MGTOW. I have people that come here to these meetings that they some of them believe in the Messiah. So they'll come here and their mouth hits the ground because they say, I ain't never in my life ever seen a group of women like this. I gave up all hope. That's because you're looking for women in all the wrong place. You don't find a wife in a club or at the bar. You don't. You don't find them at pool parties. You don't find them out on the beach with a bunch of other at spring break. That ain't where you find wives at. Well, where do we find them, Pastor Dow? I just got finished laying it damn all out for you. You don't find them there. When a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing and obtain favor. But see, the real true problem is the men who constantly go out here and bed these women, get what they want, and then you turn around and join in the same old damn club calling them whores when you've been an actual problem yourself. And the woman is broken and destroyed. And many of you go out there and you have children and you're gone. And now, thereby you're raising what the world calls a bastard who has no father figure in the house whatsoever at all. And then you got men who've been married to women and try to prostitute out their wives. There's some sick stuff going on in this world today. That's the reason why that people, especially these sorry and feminine males, that's the reason why they hate Pastor Dow, because I'm going to call you on your BS. Where are the men that are real true men today? Where are the ones that are really truly going to do life in such a manner and a way that instead of using a woman for some type of sex object and some, you're really truly going to have a desire for her because you want to be able to build with this woman and then help her have a life of quality and not repeat the same damn mistakes over and over again. Because some of you're destroying people's souls. You're destroying women's souls out there. I understand that a lot of them are far gone. Too much damn DNA, too many personalities in the ass, and you don't know if you're dealing with Steve, John, Nick, or Bubba. You don't know who the hell, or Tyrone, or any damn body. You don't know what the hell you're dealing with. But if you ain't strong enough to deal with a woman, then don't go lay with her, thereby continually to keep adding to the problem and the condition. Then I just heard the other day, my brother Ringo talk about, I just heard it the other day that there are people out here, congratulations, trying to teach men how to become male porn stars. I'm telling you, that is some, as a man, you really truly got to ask yourself a question. If you're looking at porn, you know you're sitting up there eyeballing another man's penis. What the hell is wrong with you? You sure you ain't got no damn tendencies in you? I mean, that's some wicked stuff. I'm addicted. Yeah, you got that right. You got that right. It won't be too long before you have plenty of it too. Which is sorry. I mean, it's just sad. Well, who are you? My name's Pastor Dow. And I promise you one thing, in this ministry right here, we build. We build. Y'all here we do. We build. We build. And if a woman comes here one way, I promise she don't stay that way. She ends up becoming a beautiful, set apart jewel. And the man becomes a man. He gets in his role, the woman gets in her role. Period. And if we have anyone, I just got finished putting 2 men out of the ministry that they don't live on communities and they don't live in a homestead. The majority of the trouble and problems we have in this ministry is people who are not committed to accountability. And they want to go out here and run carte blanche. In the last, just this year, I put 6 men out of this ministry. Put them out. Because all they want to do is use and abuse women. All they want to do. And then you got ministries out here that parade women up on stage, trying to thereby sell them or to man. Look at her. She's got this degree. She makes this much money. So your ass can sit at home and play PlayStation and Madden. I'm telling you, it's bad. It's bad. I promise you, a real man, when he hear me talk like this, he don't get nothing but corrected and loves it. He embraces it and wears it like a glove. And he said, you know what? That man right there is a real man. I promise you one thing. The way you see me behind this camera, I promise you I'm the same way in person too. Because Pastor Dowell ain't no damn punk. Ain't never been a punk. Ain't going to practice being a punk and never have. And never will be ever. The same way you see me behind this camera is the same way you would see me in person. I'm going to check you. I'm going to check you hard. If you're out here abusing people, abusing especially these women that are broken and distorted. So don't sit up and lay all the blame on the women when you're part of the damn problem. Instead of being part of the problem, learn how to be part of the solution. But see, many of you ain't men enough because, listen, if a man hadn't taught you, how can you build up a woman that's been broken? Because I do know this, the constitution of a real true woman is only designed for one man. And she will never look at another man with lust and ambition, because when she's really truly loved and she knows she's covered, she will be a ride or die woman for that man until the end of her days. And then you get on my case because, well, you always talk about polygyny. I don't always talk about that. I talk about a bunch of stuff. I talk about it at times because only a real man can handle more than one woman righteously. See, nobody ever says nothing about these damn whoremongers that go out here and have 4 or 5 honeys on the side, making all these damn bastards all over the place. Nobody says shit about that. Nobody says a damn thing about that. But then when they get a righteous man that is actually providing and doing what he's supposed to his consorts, all of a sudden, I'll shut the hell up. That's what the hell need to be going on. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Sisters, I'm telling you, if you really, truly want to know how to be a righteous sister and a righteous woman, you need to go listen to our Sisters broadcast. I'm going to include a link down below. And you need to start really, truly listening to a real pastor, because I ain't like these damn bootlickers out here in no way, shape, fashion, or form, and I like them. We have strong families in this ministry. Extremely strong. Loving families in this ministry. We ain't got all that problem with whoredoms and stuff. And whenever a man try to come or something like that, I promise you it ain't gonna be long before your sin find you out, and you will be out. And I'll make a spectacle of your ass and dare you to do something about it. I know one thing. I myself personally have taken broken women and had their children that was abandoned and raised them up to be honorable young men and honorable young women. Why ain't nobody talking about that? Well, why ain't nobody talking about the fruit of Pastor Dowell? And I don't even have to be married to him to do it. Just being an example, living on our homestead, on our community. So instead of all you sorry men out there bitching about the condition of the woman, when the hell you going to get off your damn 4-point of contact and really truly be a man just like the book says? It's easy to point forward the finger, but what the hell you going to do when I'm pointing my finger right back at you?